So who is Bastion from X-Men 97? Is he from the future or what? Great question, CC. I'm going to explain this as simply as I can while also talking about another possible villain that I think X-Men 97 is setting up, and I can't believe they're doing it. In order to have a better sense of who Bastion is, you just have to have a good sense of what kind of Sentinels there are in the Marvel Universe. Sentinels at their base are mutant hunting robots. And there's all kinds of Sentinels, from regular Sentinels to Prime Sentinels to Master Mold Sentinels to Omega Sentinels to Neo Sentinels, Nimrod. Master Mold Sentinels are the gigantic Sentinels that create more Sentinels, and Nimrod is an adaptive Sentinel, very similar to the ones that we saw in Days of Future Past, although they weren't considered Nimrods. But think of those, a Sentinel that can adapt, and Nimrod is from a futuristic alternate timeline where Sentinels rule. When the Master Mold fused with Nimrod, it created Bastion. Bastion is a fusion of the Master Mold Sentinel with Nimrod, which gives him this human-like appearance while also remaining cybernetic, Sentinel-like. He is the master of Sentinels, and his sinister goal is to eradicate all of mutant kind, which is why he creates his program called Operation Zero Tolerance, which he gets approved by the government. Bastion is responsible for creating Prime Sentinels, which are absolutely eerie. It's basically a merge of humans with Sentinels. They have nanotechnology within them, and they're basically sleeper Sentinel agents. We saw one with Bolivar Trask in the latest episode of X-Men 97, which was absolutely epic and horrifying, and I never thought we'd see them. The fact that we even got Bastion blew my mind. What'd I say? Yeah. And the craziest part of this all is I still think this is a warm-up. I think we're gonna get Onslaught as a villain, especially for season 2. Onslaught is this consciousness entity of Magneto and Professor X together as a villain. Imagine that. I imagine this is why Bastion is working with Mr. Sinister. I think they're trying to engineer Onslaught. Bastion already has Magneto. Now all he needs is Professor X, who's on the way back to Earth. Let's get it, baby.